Welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we'll be looking at our second topic, algebra. And our first subtopic is matrices. First of all, we'll start by identifying what matrices are. So matrices are just a set of items representing information, and they are always arranged in rows and columns. So the items inside a matrix are known as elements. So let's say we have information in table form and we are being told write it in matrix form. So for example, when you have school scores, a teacher recorded the marks of two students in three subjects. So the number of students here which represent our rows. So our rows are the individual information. So we want the information of students, and there are two. So meaning our rows will be two. And then columns are the categories or variables. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have three categories in this situation. So the three categories are what forms our columns. So in this case, we have three columns. So note that a matrix matrices are written in the form of rows times columns. Rows times columns. So in this case, converting our information which is in table form into a matrix, so it will be, so we'll start with the number of the subject's maths. So maths is 72, 88. So this one is maths, but this one is for student A, student B. And then we'll go to science. So it will be 85, 79. So 85, 79. And then last one will be English. Student A, 90. Student B, 84. So 90, 84. So note that a matrix do not contain labels. So we'll remove the labels and then make sure a matrix is enclosed by parentheses. So it will be 72, 88, then 85, 79, then 90, 84. So this one will be our information arranged in matrix form. Let us look at the second example, where now we have shopping prices. Now we have a shopkeeper notes the prices of items in two different stores. So we have our individual items, which are apples. So which are three: apples, bananas, or oranges. So meaning we'll have three rows, and then our categories, which is store X, store Y. Those one will be will form two columns. So transferring this one to our working area, we'll have item. So we'll have apple represented by A, bananas and oranges. And then we'll have store X and Y. X, Y. So just feeding in our information will be store X will be this one and store Y will be this one. So it will be 120, 60, 90 for store X. And store Y 130, 55, 95. But note that in our matrix form, there are no labels. So you write them without the labels. So it will be 120, 130, 60, 55, 90, 95. So that one is our information transferred into matrix. Our third example, sports statistics. So let's say football team performance over 3 matches is recorded as below. So we have match, our categories are match. So our individual items are match. So we have match 1, match 2, and match 3. So meaning our number of rows will be 3. And then our categories, you have golds, false, and yellow cards. So there are also 3. So we'll have 3 rows and 3 columns because our categories are 3 and then our individual items are also 3. So transferring this one to working area. So we'll have merge and then golds, we have false, yellow cards. So match 1, match 2, match 3. So in match under goals we have 2, 3, 1. So 2, 3, 1. Under false we have 5, 4, 6. 5, 4. Then yellow cards we have 1, 2, 0. So writing this one in matrix form, we'll remove the labels. So it will be 2, 3, 1, 5, 4, 6, and then 1, 2, 0. So that one is our information written in matrix form. Looking at our last example, so transport fares. So bus fares between towns are listed below. So we have our individual items will be 3. So it is Nairobi to Mombasa, Nairobi to Kisumu, and then Nairobi to Nakuru. So we'll have 3 rows. So we'll have 3 rows. And then our category is only 1, which is fares in shillings. So we have 1 column. So transferring this one into a working area. So we'll have routes. We have Mombasa to, we have Nairobi to Mombasa, then Nairobi to Kisumu, and then Nairobi to Nakuru. So, and then the fares will be 1,500, 12,000, and then 800. So writing this one in matrix form, we just remove the labels, and then we have 1,500, and then 1,200, and then 800. So that one is our information represented in matrix form.